Okay, so today I'm going to show you the rest of the Act 1 video. This is where we'll meet the actors who are performing a play. So remember, these are not like professional actors. They are just doing this play for Theseus's wedding. So they're all like blue collar workers. And part of the joke in this play and then in most of Shakespeare's plays is he always includes some like common people. Most of the characters are going to be noble, like royal people, but he'll always include some common, uneducated characters that we're supposed to make fun of because they're stupid. So he has them like say words wrong. So instead of console, they'll say condole. And for us, the vocabulary is so foreign to us anyway that we're not going to pick up on a bunch of those jokes. But at the time when those were commonly used words, they would have found that funny. So Shakespeare's humor in that way is pretty elitist, making fun of the stupid people. But then there's also some of the jokes where, they're funny to anybody, like really crude jokes too. So let me pull up the movie. I should have had that ready to go. It has been a crazy day here. I'm sorry. And we will be finishing the Act 1 reading questions today. There's 2 more about this scene that we're going to watch. And then we're going to do the close reading 1. So those are the 2 documents you'll need up, the close reading 1. So the last 2 questions on the Act 1 reading questions, how are we readers supposed to feel about those characters, the actors? So let's start out. Are we supposed to like them or dislike them?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't know.
What?
I kind of hate them, but I'm not really sure.
So, why do you hate them?
I don't know. They're really annoying.
Annoying.
With their like love quotes at however old they are, 17.
Oh, no, I'm talking about these actors.
Oh, the actors, my bad.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And just kind of like Romeo and Juliet, you're supposed to be so annoyed with them. I agree. But with the actors, how are we supposed to feel? I heard Stacia talking for a second and Destiny, but I didn't catch what you said.
Oh, it don't matter because I said I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, so we are supposed to laugh at them because they're going to be over the top like that the whole time. And we like the lion, the character who's playing the lion. He was worried that he wasn't going to be able to remember his lines, but he's a lion, so he doesn't have any lines. So we're supposed to laugh at them. They're supposed to be like fairly likable. I mean, not super likable, but we're not supposed to be annoyed with them or hate them the way you might hate Theseus or the father, or be annoyed with the over dramatic teenagers. And then the second question for that scene, the main one who talked the whole time is Nick Bottom, but throughout the play they just call him Bottom, which is definitely supposed to be part of the joke. So how would you describe his character?
He's a weaver, and he has a big ego.
Mm-hmm. What else?
He's funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What they said.
Okay. So yeah, he is supposed to be the funniest character in the play, the most over-the-top extreme.
He seems very passionate.
Yes, he is very passionate. I was going to say eager, but that's an even better word. So he is, and you can either be annoyed with him for those reasons because he's so egotistical and over the top dramatic, Or you can find him likable, like he really wants to do the best job ever on this play. But in another way, it's kind of sad, because is there any chance that the play that these guys are going to put on is going to be any good? No, it's going to be terrible. But they're so serious and passionate about it and think that it's going to be amazing. So the next thing that I want you to look at is the reading questions, the close reading. And you're going to do this on your own. So you will have to open up the text and reread, I think, what is it? Lines 22 through 92 out of scene 1. This is where Theseus is talking to Hermia and her father and makes his decision about what she's supposed to do. This scene will work for almost all of the essays. I imagine that 95% of my students are going to be writing about that scene. So it's really important that you read through it and make sure you understand it well enough to be able to use it in your essay. Remember that when you're reading, you can also look at the No Fear Shakespeare. So that's the one where it gives you the original text, and then beside it, it gives you a modern translation. So if you're going to look at that, make sure for your quotes, for your specific words, that you're going to use the original play. You won't be allowed to quote the No Fear Shakespeare, just the original play. So go through that passage again, 22 through 92 in the first scene, and answer those 6 close reading questions. For today, there's nothing to add to the theme tracker because we have not gone to a new setting yet. It still takes place in court. Even though the movie, it looks like it's a different place. In the play, it's still in court, or right outside of the walls of court. And there's nothing new about love or power dynamics, since they're all men, or oh, that's all of them. Or magic or dreams, sorry. They haven't gotten to the magic or dreams yet, because that part is all about the fairies, and we won't meet them until Act 2. So as long as you turn in those Act 1 reading questions that we were just talking about and do your close reading, that's what's due today. And y'all are free to go now. I'll be here until 2:30. Have a great weekend.
Have a good day. You
Thanks.
too. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Tell your husband, your daughter, I said hello.
Okay.